Peace, blessings, and good health to the apostles and elders of GMS, teaching the truth and sincerity, as well as the rest of the brothers out there in Israel, teaching the same doctrine. And that's the GMS doctrine. Alright, let me turn down my AC. So right now, this is Psalm 64:6. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep in iniquity and deep in not knowing, because they have these people wearing masks and they're complaining that they can't breathe, that they're getting tired. So I had to do a little on-site lesson, which I already did a lesson on masks and how when you're wearing a mask, you're also breathing in your carbon dioxide. You don't want to do that. You don't want to breathe in your own carbon dioxide, because after a while you start feeling the symptoms. Symptoms of fatigue. Okay? And you can search this up for yourself. So, what I'm trying to tell you is they search out iniquities. They're like, oh yeah, they gotta wear masks. You gotta wear masks, this, that, and the other. So they're wearing masks, and now they're thinking to themselves, well, how come these motherfuckers ain't wearing masks? Well, because some people know how to use their brain. I did bring a mask, but I didn't wear it because I didn't want to get those symptoms. And plus, if you're 6 feet away, you don't have to wear it. I mean, being in the truth means that you're definitely a lawyer. You're defending the gospel, which is law. Although we don't push the law. You do have to observe the laws, but we know we can't observe all of them. So it's more about grace with us and repenting. So these people, they have their masks on and they're sweating up a fucking storm. They're sweating and they're fucking feeling tired, feeling fatigued. The sun's out. It's like fucking 80 degrees out. So everybody's sweating. Oh, and you Edomites, the sun still doesn't like you. The source of energy for the planet Earth doesn't like you. There's an Edomite lady that works with me. She's fucking red right now. She was only out there for like fucking 20 minutes, bro. Now it's been like 2 hours and 45 minutes, but she was in the shade most of the time, man. She was in the shade, and I'm out there getting fucking tan. You Edomites are gonna get fucked up anyways. But back to what I was saying. The mask wearing. Yeah, you can have the mask. You can put it on your head, but when you're speaking or walking around, exercising with this mask on, you have to understand that you're breathing in your own carbon dioxide. That's fucking bad, dude. That's bad news, right? So let's put this into a perspective where you can understand, which everybody should understand. Let's say you have a car and the exhaust is going. It's taking in air, clean air, and pushing out that carbon monoxide. What if the car was taking in water? The engine was shut down, right? In the same way, taking too much carbon dioxide will shut down your engine, which is your heart. And then your onboard, your computer, your brain will shut down. You know, you just got to be careful. So another thing is when you're out in the hot sun, you're sweating more. So you got gloves on. Now your hands are clammy and shit. And guess what? Did you wash your hands before you put those gloves on? Because if your hands were dirty, you just put on some contaminated gloves. Or you contaminated those gloves yourself. Now, as your hands are in the gloves, covered in sweat, sweat is also, what's that word I'm trying to use? It's getting all the toxins out of your body. Through what? Your pores. But your pores also take in the water and the air, and so you 2/3 and you Edomites and your other nations are all around fucking knuckleheads. You ain't thinking, man. You ain't using your fucking brain. Now, yes, I do have some medical training. Now, yes, I do. I was a CNA in 1999. I mean, that was the hardest job I ever had, but the training, I remember. Boy, I had to quit that job. So it was fucking tough. Tough. But I will say this about you, Israelite women. You are tough. Israelite women, you could do that job. You're tough. Should you be prophesying? Hell no. Shut your mouth up and sit the fuck down. I'm gonna apologize. I don't even fucking mention the sisters, man. Cause you know why? Because a whole lot of you ain't gonna make it. A whole lot of you ain't gonna make it. Only a little bit of women. Man. And the women that do make it, they're gonna be transformed. So, I mean, there's nothing to be proud about right now. So, speaking on the women, guess who was the first one out there talking about you need a mask, you need this, you need gloves, you need something. You women, you Israelite women. You Edomite women are the worst though. You just think you're the boss. But so your hands are wrapped up in gloves, and they're absorbing the toxins that they're pushing out. So here's the thing, man. Are you using your fucking brain? Are you? Man, you gotta be praising Yahweh Shai right now that he gave you a fucking good brain and you're wired tight. You got your shit wired tight, you'll be alright. And I didn't mean to rhyme. So, you have the gloves on, the sweating, and your pores are sucking in that toxins that your body's pushing out. The same way when you have that mask, your gas exchange serves to get those toxins out of your lung. But if you're breathing back your toxins, you're breathing back your toxins and your skin is absorbing all the toxins. So what are you trying to do? Oh, and a lot of people are wary about the stimulus check, saying that he's going to make us pay it back or this, that, and the other. No, he's not. If you did your taxes right for this year and last year, you don't have to pay them shits back. pay them shits back, they'll probably make it to where you have to pay it in payments. And at the end of the day, it's just a business move. It's just a business move. So he said that, and that is DJ Trump. He said, only big businesses have to pay it back. So when that happens, you know, when he says that you have to pay it back, you do have to pay it back. Now there's these people are fucking tricky. These Edomites are slick and tricky. But that's where paying attention comes into play. You gotta be paying attention. Which you're not. So, a lot of people in the United States are already fucking ill. You know, the area where I live in is a valley. A lot of agriculture, a lot of dust gets kicked up. There's fucking vehicles being driven around with the whole diesel burning and fucking this, that, and the other. Which I don't buy into that. Because the Lord is perfect. Water regenerates itself and the air cleans itself. And the earth, we're going to clean that up with fire. Once the missiles hit, we're going to fucking go back into business. So, you know, and the one thing I haven't noticed is too much chemtrails. There's like none right now. Today. There was some a couple of weeks ago. But there's none today. And that's good. But they already might have done their job. And I noticed that when I take deep breaths, there's always a rattling in there. And I'm blaming it on the fucking chemtrails. So the DJ said he's gonna give us $2,000 a month for 6 months. Now that one you gotta be careful with. I mean, I'm not here to say DJ Trump is dumb or he's smart. He's a fucking businessman. He is smart at what he does. Just like we're smart at what we do. So he already gave us a little bit of chump change, and that's good. But did you know that Congress, I think they each got like 33,000. They got chipped up, man. And if you're afraid of cashing that fucking $100 or that $1,200 check, think about these motherfuckers that are not afraid of cashing their $33,000 check off of your motherfucking sweat. So hell yeah, I cashed it. I mean, I didn't even have a chance. It went straight to my account. He basically forced that on me. Which makes us think about what? The mark of the beast, the chip. RFID microchip is coming up. It's coming up. And what if he says, you know, the only way we can give you these $2,000 for 6 months, because I know you guys need it, is if you take this chip. I know for a fact I'm going to say no, I'm not going to take it right now. But I do not know if you know, I don't know if he's going to force me in a bad way. Because right now, I can say no. there's a bunch of shit I can do. I can do weatherization. I'm a crafty guy. I can put up drywall, I can lay cement, I can build chicken coops, I can build a room, I can frame up the room. There's a lot of things I can do. I ain't worried about that. But I'm not worried about that now because the economy seems okay, right? It's not okay. What I mean by it seems okay is I got food right now. I got money a little bit. I got the bare necessities. Let's just put it like that. I got the bare necessities, and that's okay with me. But is he gonna take away those bare necessities? Lord willing, He gives me the strength, and I take death before dishonor. Lord willing, man. That's a tough thing to pray for. That's real tough, man. That's a real man talk right there. I pray that the Lord give me strength to accept death before dishonor. I don't want to dishonor Yahweh Shai Mashiach. That's my hero. No joke, he's my hero. He's the best. He's the best. Period. He's the best. I love him so much. I don't want to dishonor him. Death seems like an easy thing. Then I worry about it too. I'm like, man, will I be able to? I could talk the hot shit right now. And deep down in my heart, I know I'm probably I'll choose death. Because I'm a cowboy like that, alright? I get fucking pissed sometimes. But the chip's gonna come up too. The chip is on its way to a hand near you. And you 2/3 are gonna be having chipping parties. That's it. That's gonna happen. And it all has to do with your comfort zone. Let's say if it's 110 degrees outside and you're in the shade, and all of a sudden the shade moves, and now you're in the hot sun, you're going to be forced to go back into the shade. It's just smart like that. Oh, and you people out there that think you're getting good food at these food distributions in the grocery store, I just drove by a little field. There is two tractors with tanks in the front spraying the tomatoes out here. And the whole world gets their tomatoes from here, man. And you know what happened before these tomatoes were planted? On the roots of those tomatoes, they were sprayed with bleach. There ain't no Whole Foods, man. It's a whole bunch of shit. So your food is fucked up, your air is fucked up, your water's fucked up, and you yourself are fucked up. With all these conditions, it's going to be hard for a lot of people to choose honor. That's crazy, bro. That's how he's going to make you choose. That's how he's going to make you choose. So it's going to be about food on your plate. Because you can go without money. You can go without money because there's a lot of food banks giving out food. But you can't go out without you can't go living without a home, food, water. You're gonna need all those three things. And the scripture tells you what you need, basic needs. Wheat, flour, food, and then a home. Fire, I mean. So you can cook that shit, keep your ass warm. There's a lot of homeless out there. There was a big homeless crowd coming in. Now, I don't know if it's due to the COVID, but the area where I live, there is, well, there was a bunch of homeless, and then they got kicked out. Now some of them are back. Why they're back? It's because they were forced to come back. And there's plenty of people out there that just want to live off the grid and have somebody else pay for their shit, but you ain't living off the grid if you ain't fucking got everything that you need. Because you're coming back into town to get your fucking welfare check or your food stamps. You gotta get food with your food stamps. And okay, so people are getting $600 extra for their unemployment. Most of everybody, if not everybody, got that stimulus check. And people are spending the money. People are spending the money. And you know who's making that money? Corporations. I'm passing by a field right now that we used to grow tomatoes. And now they're putting up solar panel farms. Here goes your food. Man. Here goes your food now. Oh, and they're building that train that's high-speed rail train. Here goes more of your food. There's just a bunch of shit that's going on that you can't control. And if you don't believe in Yahweh Shai Mashiach, you're gonna get no help. So if you don't get no help, you're gonna suffer. And once that starts to hit, then you're gonna be thinking, oh man, I should probably take that shit. Ain't nobody feeding me. But if I take that chip, I will get fed. So now it's getting critical. And I think this is the last month we're gonna do more than one food drive. Usually it's just once a month for each town. So there you go. I think this was a stimulus month. So now let's talk about something, some good news. See that ship right? I don't know if you're seeing the ship. But we're gonna get, there's no ship out here, I'm just saying, there's a ship on my screen. Now we're gonna get rescued. We're gonna get rescued. rescued or brought back from the dead. Either way, it's a good deal. You know, it's a good deal. And the best thing about this is, once you believe, you see everything clearly. Like, for example, the mask situation. These ladies were like, "Oh, you're gonna wear your mask?" And I was like, okay, the Surgeon General of the United States made a statement. He said it's only for when you have the symptoms and you try not to spread them. Man. So, and we got a whole bunch of people out there wearing masks that aren't showing symptoms, and then they get tested and they say, "Oh, but I had symptoms." It's because you had your fucking mask on. Working hard as fuck. And you can't breathe. So, you know, that was just a little short the thing what I noticed today. Salawam.